Don't you just hate when you see condos with layouts where the kitchen is crammed into one wall, tiny appliances, and an oven so small all you could fit was a frozen pizza? Well, if that's you, then keep watching because in this video, I'm going to be sharing my honest, unfiltered opinions on what I think are the top 5 condos with spacious and functional layouts across different Toronto neighborhoods. If you're new here, welcome to Property Ladder. My name is Khushnaz and I'm a realtor in Toronto. Now, the opinions I'm going to be sharing in this video are my own and based on my experience helping people buy, sell, and rent in the city. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Cityplace. Now, Cityplace is the neighborhood between Spadina to the east, Bathurst to the west, the Gardner to the south, and Front Street to the north. This neighborhood is what used to be the Spadina Street rail yards. Now, once those trains were moved out, this area was redeveloped into the modern residential neighborhood that we see today. Cityplace was the name given to it to reflect this very transformation. Now, almost all of the buildings in Cityplace have been developed by one builder, which is Concord. So let's get into my top 5 picks for Cityplace. Let's start with Optima Condos at 81 Navy Wharf Crt, right at Navy Wharf and Brunel Boulevard. You step from Ripley's Aquarium, the CN Tower, and the Rogers Center. Built in 2003 by Concord, it was the first building in Cityplace and stands tall at 34 floors with about 400 units. Floor plans here range between 550 to 2,000 square feet, with one beds up to 750 square feet, two bedrooms between 950 and 1250, two plus dens between 12 and 1400, and then three bedrooms between 1800 to 2,000 square feet. The amenities here are solid. They have a concierge, a gym, visitors parking, an indoor pool, hot tub, movie theater, guest suites, party room, bike storage, and a rooftop deck. Units on average trade at about $940 a foot, with condo fees at 94 cents covering all utilities. Now, this is higher than the neighborhood average of about 77 cents a foot, but it is a building that's over 2 decades old and has all of the amenities you could ask for. What makes Optima stand out to me is how functional and spacious everything feels. Even the smaller units don't feel cramped. They have real kitchens with full-sized appliances, generous counter space, plus living areas that you can actually use, not just a tiny little space for your sofa like some of the newer units you see, which are built primarily for rental demand. The east-facing units here look straight into the Rogers Center, so if the dome is open, it's like you're having your own private concert straight from your living room. TDC access is right there as well. You have the 509 streetcar going to Union and Spadina. Alternatively, you could also walk to Union Station, which is about a 10 to 15 minute walk. If you drive, you have the Gardner right there. You can walk to the waterfront. There's a Sobeys across the street. You have a Loblaws, Canoe Landing Park. You have a public school, steam whistle, and the rec room are all steps away. And unlike buildings dominated by single tenants, Optima Condos has more families and couples. About 66% of the units here are 2 bedrooms or 2 bed plus dens, which makes it feel like a real community. The security is strong and the building is well maintained for a 22-year-old building. Definitely one of my favorites in Cityplace. So the second and third building on my list are Harbourview Estates 2 and 3 at 5 and 35 Marina Terrace. These buildings are located just south of Bremner and Navy Wharf, backing onto the Gardner. Now, 35 Marina is the taller tower with 49 floors and about 500 units. It was built in 2005, and then 5 Marina was built just a year later and is a shorter tower with about 600 units. Floor plans here range between 450 square feet for the studios all the way to 2,200 for the penthouses. Inside the units, you'll find gas stoves, floor-to-ceiling windows, kitchen islands, open concept layouts, and corner units with just amazing light and spectacular views, making these layouts extremely functional. The amenities are definitely to take note of as well. They have a super club which is spread across 3 different levels spanning 30,000 square feet and have an indoor pool, a sauna, a steam, a hot tub, gym, squash, tennis, basketball courts, a golf simulator, and even a bowling alley. Now, each building in this complex has its own board and management. Units here trade at an average of just under $950 a foot, with condo fees at 91 cents covering all utilities. Now, why I love these buildings is simple. All-inclusive condo fees, insane amenities, amazing views, especially from the higher floors. And the corner units have panoramic perspectives. If you're south-facing, you have unobstructed lake views. If you're west-facing, you have skyline views. And if you're north or east-facing, you face the Sky Dome. Now, keep in mind, the mid-floor south-facing units do look onto the Gardner, so those can be kind of noisy and you may want to avoid them. While the floor plans are really well designed, there can be older finishes in a lot of the units, but keep in mind, these can always be renovated or upgraded. The dens here can sometimes double as bedrooms, and the gas stoves are truly a rare bonus as as well. Now, these units were built before the investor boom of micro units, so these layouts feel really spacious and livable. Fourth condo on the list is 11 Brunel Crt, also known as West 1. This condo was built in 2008 by Concord and stands tall at 49 floors with about 600 units and is tied for the tallest building in Cityplace. Floor plans here range from 450 to about 2,500 square feet, offering everything from studios, 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, and even 3+ den units. Open concept layouts, hardwood floors, granite countertops, modern kitchens, and private balconies make these floor plans extremely functional and livable. Now, the penthouses here, along with exceptional layouts, also have terraces. Some of the amenities are on the 27th floor, including an 18,000 square foot sky lounge with hot tubs, steam rooms, a game room, movie theater, party room, and a sky garden. You've definitely seen photos of the hot tubs here with incredible views of the lake. Other amenities in the building include a concierge, gym, visitors parking, indoor pool, guest suites, and bike storage. Units here trade at an average of about $975 a foot, with condo fees at 78 cents a foot, covering your heat, water, and air conditioning. Now, what makes West 1 a top choice for me is the layouts are spacious, they have functional kitchens, and living areas that don't compromise on usability. You have Sobeys across the street, the waterfront just a couple minutes south, TDC access is excellent, you've got the 509 Spadina streetcar, or you also have the Bathurst streetcar a couple minutes heading west. Now, the views from the 27th floor hot tubs are truly amazing. Families also benefit from having the Jean Plum Elementary School right next door. I have clients with young kids who live here and absolutely love it. The building is well managed, it's clean, it's always maintained well, great layouts, excellent amenities, and prime access to transit as well as the waterfront. Number 5 on the list is 15 Fort York Boulevard, also known as the N1 Condos. Now, these are located just west of Spadina on Fort York Boulevard across from 11 Brunel Crt. This building was also built in 2008 by Concord and has about 560 units in the building. The lower floors here have multi-story townhouse-style condos, while the upper floors have expansive 2-bedroom units and penthouses. The building also offers skylofts, which come with 16-foot ceilings, some with 2-story layouts, and of course panoramic views of the city and lake. Floor plans here range from 450 square feet studios all the way to 2,500 square feet penthouses. The amenities, other than all of the standard offerings of a condo, come with a pet grooming facility as well as a basketball court. Prices in this building average about $961 a foot, and condo fees are at 70 cents a foot, covering heat, water, and air conditioning. The reason this building makes the cut for me is because it offers variety and flexibility with its floor plans. You have loft-style layouts with full kitchens, spacious living areas, and 2-bedroom units with generous bedrooms, making these units feel comfortable and livable, unlike some of the tiny units built specifically for investors. Condo fees here are some of the lowest in the area. The building is well managed. You're close to Canoe Landing Park, you have Sobeys across the street, and you're a couple minutes walk from the waterfront as well as the entertainment and financial district. These units work beautifully whether you're a family, single professional, or just anyone seeking a bright and functional condo downtown. So that's a wrap on my list for best condos in Cityplace. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you can follow along this video series as I share my opinions on what I think are the best condos across different Toronto neighborhoods. If you're looking to get into the real estate market or just want to chat, feel free to book a call with me at the Calendly link in the description. If you have any specific neighborhoods you'd like me to cover, feel free to comment those under this video. Thanks again for watching Property Ladder. I'll see you in the next one.